Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Hey, David. David,
What's happening?
unbelievable. What is happening? I'll tell you what's happening. I'm away for a couple of days, and you buy another watch, man. That's what's happening. How is it even possible? You just got the Pepsi.
I just got the Pepsi and the freaking Santos in December.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
This is madness. This is
Well,
madness.
this was unplanned, but I went in to
Completely
talk.
unplanned.
Yeah,
How did this happen? Just tell me the backstory. Don't tell me what it is.
I'm
Don't
not
want to
gonna.
know yet. The
Um,
backstory. Were you on the
yeah,
wait list for this watch? What's going on?
no. This was completely spur of the moment, impulsive buy. Um, I went in to basically.
Is it a hard to get watch, or is it like just
Uh,
decently
Interesting question. No, it's not hard to get, but it
okay?
just got released. Like
Oh,
literally, they only got this version in, and this is Bucher, so this is not a little dealer.
hmm,
They just got the version of this watch in this past week.
wow.
So
Okay,
I had
okay,
never seen it before. This was the first I ever saw this version of this watch.
okay.
So no, yeah. So basically, everybody's going to say you overpaid. I agree. You can't get it on the pre-owned because there are no pre-owned,
Yeah,
so on and so forth. If
you
I
buy it
wanted it,
full whack. But I mean, my guess is this the same AD that sold you the Pepsi?
yep,
So I mean, look, they sold you the Pepsi. It's kind of like this watch is free if you sell the Pepsi in the future. I mean,
it,
my guess
they
would be
they sold me this guy sold me the Pepsi. He sold me the Daytona that I no longer have way back in the day. He sold me the Wimbledon
hmm,
dial, date just, and the reason that I went in to talk to him
hmm,
was to talk about basically short term and long term stuff.
yeah,
And the long term stuff that I wanted to go over with him was like, I wanted him to be realistic with me. And I said, like, listen, he and I talked about a meteorite dial, anything, like 10 years ago.
ooh,
And
ooh,
I couldn't even sniff to a four because there was no, you buy a meteorite dial and you're safe because it's double value instantly. There was none of that at the time.
yeah, yeah.
It held its value, but it was just an expensive watch, you know.
Which is an expensive watch. I don't even think meteorites. So wait, are you saying you got a meteorite dial watch?
No,
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
I am when I went in to talk to him, I said,
Mm.
hey,
Ah,
I know I don't spend $1 million with
yeah.
you. I know I'm not the rich. He goes, and he literally, and this is a lesson to anybody who's watching or anything like that. He goes, you are more preferred than pretty much anyone else that we have come in here. And I said,
Wow.
and I was like, why? And he goes,
Damn.
because you're known. Like there is
Yeah.
no doubt in anything that we sell you is going to be
Mm.
for you. You're not flipping it. You've referred customers to us. You buy at least one watch a year, like
Yeah.
and I'm like, you guys know all that? He's like, I
Like an
know all,
enthusiast.
he's like, I know everything about you. He's like, he's like, I have like 20 of you in my stable and you're my best customers because I can count on you every year to come in and buy something, whether it's a a Hamilton or a Rolex or,
Yeah.
whatever whatever they have.
Yeah.
And then we got into talking more about it. And I said, okay, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Two things I said to him. I said, one, I've always wanted a meteorite dial. What is I said, I've sold some investment property. I had a rental property and it's like, I need to park some cash somewhere, and it's
Mm.
like, I've been thinking about buying another rental property or do I want to, buy something really ridiculous? And
Mm.
I said, what is the realistic time frame of a meteorite full rose gold Daytona? And
Yeah.
he goes, you would be the only one. You would be the next in line on my list, on the list of this store. And that's
Yeah.
Booker and Philadelphia. So
Wow.
I said, okay, I'm in. I'm in. He goes, it could be next weekend. It could be 8 months from now. I have no idea. He's like, they don't tell us anything. And then, so this gets into the Rolex enthusiast who are looking at the new releases because this guy has been through Rolex training. He's been to their factories. He's been through everything, and
Yeah.
he's an older guy. He's been doing this for 30 years. He was a Rolex repair guy first, and then he got into sales and everything. And
Mm.
I said, "What do you think of all those leaked photos and everything?" And he goes, "No, all bullshit." And I was like, "Okay, what do you think is going to come out?" And he goes, "I think if whatever comes out, the most likely thing that I could see happening is
Mhm.
a root beer, a two-tone root beer on a Jubilee." And I said, "If that happens, I want the first. I want to be on. Forget what I just said about that, because I don't know how long the Daytona will take and all that kind of stuff. Because the first one you get in, I would love to have a two-tone GMT on a Jubilee." And he goes, "Okay." So that's basically the gist of our conversation. And then I asked him,
Yeah.
"Oh, this was kind of fun." I asked him, "What the hell? Why can't they get any pre-owned Zenith? Because I really want a Zenith chronograph."
Yeah.
And he goes, "That's interesting that you asked. I can tell you exactly why we never get those." And I said, I can't find them. The dealers around here don't have them." He goes, "Recently, within the last year in China, they just introduced a new brand ambassador for Zenith, who is
Huh.
like the most popular person in China."
Yeah.
And he said that they bought all the Zenith. China has bought all
So
the Zenith.
all the corners, all the
All the Zenith.
corners for it,
Yeah.
all that's going to Zenith.
He said
They're
that
going to China. Yeah.
he said they had a new
Mm.
they had the CEO of Zenith visit their store 4 times because they wanted to put a Zenith boutique in the Bucherer store.
Mm.
And he said, "We can't do it." And they're like, "Well, why can't you do it? You don't want to be here?" And he's like, "We don't have any watches to give you." He's like, "We can't put a store in here because we don't have watches." So,
Dude. Dude.
hey, Chad.
That's
I just got home. I'm sorry, I haven't taken my hat off. It's cold in my house. I'll take it off for you if you really want.
dude, that's freaking awesome. What? But Zenith has been really popping off. They've been really improving not only the quality of their watches, I think also like desirability. They've been improving their brand.
Yeah, I'm still interested in it. I toured the factory. I love them. I think that
Mm.
they're amazing. But
Yeah.
uh, uh,
They've
you
always
know,
been an enthusiast brand, but now they're becoming actually a bit of
yeah,
it's mainstream. They're going
yeah,
mainstream with a lot of moves that they've been doing. They are kind of going mainstream. Let's see here.
yeah.
John C says this dude, like he smells of rich mahogany. I think
Okay.
that's
I
that's the
literally just
reference
got
to
through a 40
Anchorman.
glass of wine before I sat down, so I
Yeah.
apologize if I look like I'm pretentious, but I
Mm.
literally just walked in the door a little while ago. They had a whiskey and ice festival in a place near me where you walk around outside, and they have like
Mm.
bars that are cut out of ice, and they
Mm.
pour in whiskey and stuff. So that was pretty fun. But anyway,
Mm. Jake says, Tim, you're now an Omega fanboy. Awesome, good vibes. Thank you. I love the Omega. It's it's something different, you know. It's I have too many watches that the same. Oyster bracelet is the same on everything. Ceramic is the same. Dials, they're all the same. Hands, every single watch has the same hand. I'm here. Huckleberry. Chunkster, welcome to the show. John C. Any guy who wears a sweater with a flat cap on Saturday night is a Chad.
I
Are
don't
you
even
a
know what that
Chad?
is. I don't know
I have
what
no
that is.
idea. What is a
But
Chad? Oh, I think I know. It's a meme. It's a meme.
oh, okay, maybe I'm too old for that. I don't know.
Mm.
Porn star.
Rock Malcolm. Seeing Tim with a sandwich makes me not want my Hasselite. What?
Please put it back on.
Why? The, look,
I
actually, it
hate this.
doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter which one it is, right? Because like making me, as I wanted the 321, right? That was my kind of seeing Cars and Chrono with 321 made me really want the 321. I was like, oh, that was my dream one. But then getting this one, I'm thinking, you know what? It doesn't matter. I think if I got if I think if I the reason I had a freak out, a total panic attack about this watch was because I promised that I'm gonna get a sandwich, and then I realized that I don't have enough money. So I would have to explain it to the viewers that I'm actually getting the Hasselite and not the one I promised, and it would
Yeah.
be a huge disappointment. And I was so scared that basically I'm gonna get freaking crucified for getting the Hasselite and not the promised sandwich. So there's no dude. I think all of them are great. I think it's forget about the that I was gonna go on that watch the previous episode because I talk
Yeah.
about this. Forget
Yeah.
about the 80 journey. The journey that I think is a little bit more important is the journey with the watch, and I will be forever grateful to you guys for helping me out with this because this would be impossible without this channel and without the viewers and everything. Tim, any buying remorse? No remorse whatsoever. I don't even care that the hands are misaligned. Doesn't matter.
I, it
Yeah,
just
they
cut
are.
the I
They
just
are.
cut
I
the
mean,
end of the Archie one. Yeah. So
yeah, it doesn't listen. I'm not. Rolex was when Rolex's was like misaligned. He was like he had a total flip out. He went. It's unacceptable. Give me a new one. Look, in 10 years when it needs service, they'll fix it.
fix it. Yeah.
So
Line it. Yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
It's a T King Time $10 super chat. Thank you so much, King Time. It was an honor to be a small contributor to your speedy journey. Hope you enjoy it and keep the content coming for the community. Thank you, King Time. I really appreciate all the support. I'm gonna try to make a video about it and spruik the how great the Omega is. Hope to make you guys proud. That's why I'm gonna go to sleep today on time, wake up, hit the gym, do the
Oh,
filming, and then edit tomorrow.
nice.
Yeah. So
Have
thank you
you
so much, King Time.
have you been to the gym since the birthday?
What the hell? Why do you think I'm dressed in the
I
in
thought I
Adidas?
thought I thought maybe you got a day date and you were just wearing that for the fashion.
No, 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 no. I went. I exercised. I had the first exercise since forever.
Nice.
First, yeah, it's good. Awesome. By the way, you got Speedy, right?
Me? No, no, I have a Seamaster.
You got the Seamaster and you got the Cartier chronograph. That's your
Yep, those
chronograph.
two. Yep.
Have you thought of getting in on the journey to get a Speedy?
I have, and here's the thing. The
Yeah.
one, my wrist size, which is small.
Yeah.
And the only Speedmasters that I really like are basically the ones that you got, and they're 42. And I just didn't like the way they fit. I would love
Mm,
to have one. I think they're freaking amazing,
yeah.
but I just wouldn't wear it because it just wouldn't look right.
You know what you should do? You should get on the wait list for the 321.
I am strongly. Is that 40? Right? Is that 40 or
It's
40?
yeah, it's 39.7.
Yeah, 40. So
And
that is
in Booker has Omega.
not this one in Philadelphia, but he can get me one. He can get me on the list at the one wherever. It doesn't really matter.
Wherever, yeah. You get
But
on that list.
I am thinking about that. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
that that's I do want one, but mm,
Also expect correct. It doesn't really matter. Who fucking cares?
yeah,
It's good. I'm not gonna be flying to the moon that where I need an exact precise timing when to turn on the afterburner. Come on.
Did you see the latest picture from the space station? The guy wearing the Panerai, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's an
Holy
astronaut
shit.
wearing. There's a picture of an astronaut wearing a Panerai. I'm sure you can find it. I don't know if you want to take time to look at it now, but yeah,
I have some fucking issue. My on this monitor, right? It's so
yeah,
bizarre. Whenever I share the screen, for me, it's all green. And I can't see anything. But when I put it on this screen, it's fine. So there's some type of
yeah,
thing. I think I need to reinstall the Chrome or something. I don't. It's bizarre. Some kind of issue. So it's really hard for me to look things up.
yeah,
But let's see. You said
yeah. So
cosmonaut. Was it?
I don't know what it. Yeah, basically, I just know I saw a picture of on the Panerai page. I
Oh,
think Instagram maybe. and it had a picture of the guy wearing the Panerai in space.
In
Maldives
space.
in space. He's in space wearing the Panerai. Yeah. Maldives says
Oh,
new one does
would it
wear
be this
well.
picture?
Could be. Yeah.
Is that the panorama? Let's see. Where's that gonna take us? Hodinky. It goes to Hodinky.
Maybe
Is that does that look like a
that's not the picture
pan?
that I saw. He was in the. It might be the watch, but I saw it in the. It was in the spacecraft.
Ooh, that's the oh, sorry. Let me just take this off 1 second.
Let me see if I'll do a quick
Look at this.
Google.
That's the speedy. The speedy. Damn. Look at the strap. What's the that's like a 100 mil. This is a long strap. I don't know if you can actually if they can actually even use the chronograph function. I mean actually you know what? They do have gloves. Hmm. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
so
it was
far
that one
behind.
that was that picture that was kind of blurry that you passed over. That was just like a glove. I don't know if it was on Houdinki. If you just Google it, it's on one of the.
Yeah, I mean I googled it and this is what it showed me. It's
Let's see.
hard. It's
Wrist
hard. Just
enthusiast.
when you find it, send it, and I'll bring it up. Doing stuff on the fly like this, it's
I know. Tough. All
people
right, here we
freak
go.
out. By the way, if anybody wants to hop on the show, David has an unboxing for us, already, just so that you guys know what we're doing today. David requested that I do a show. He's got an unboxing. We're gonna take a look at what watch he purchased. This was a spur of the moment, spur of the moment purchase. What they call completely unexpected. Just pow, just happened. He
Just
was there.
happened.
He tried it on. Bam. By the way, guys, if you're watching the stream, hit the upvote button. If we get to 50 upvotes, we're gonna unbox it. Let's
Nice.
do it for the yeah, right? We're at
Nice.
like 9 now, 60 people watching. Come on. Hit the upvote. I would really, really appreciate.
There, I put it in
Evan
the. I put
House.
it in the private chat.
Cool. Let's see here. Thank you for finding it for me because
Yep.
oh, yes, there is. There you go.
I think
Man, these pictures are horrible. But when was this? This is like recent?
I'm pretty sure it was. I only saw it recent, so I didn't. You know what? I didn't do the date check. So
Yeah.
if it's old, I apologize.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's just it's cool. 2022, February 4th. Yeah, this is article
But
is brand new.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's pretty cool. You know what? It makes sense because it's extremely legible. You look at this, not even running seconds at 9. It's
Yeah.
just the most legible watch that you could possibly wear in a spacesuit.
Well, I think what people like misconstrue, not all people, watch people probably get this, and
Yeah.
I apologize for insulting anyone's intelligence, but it just has to be a manual aligned watch with a certain amount of basically, I don't know, resistance or legibility, because the
Yeah.
only thing that can happen in space is the automatic winder wouldn't necessarily work the way it's supposed to.
The rooted rotor might
Yeah.
not get
Mm.
routed.
Yeah, there's no water in space or anything like that.
Yeah. Evan, the bracelet is fantastic. The taper is actually extremely comfortable, but I do need to. I'm waiting for the tools. I'm supposed to get those watchmaker tools, and I want to change up. I want to add one more link. But it's perfect. It's very yeah, exactly. I have it. It's coming, but I don't know. It's taking for some reason. It's taking very long time. For no reason, it's taking real long. Usually, Amazon arrives like
So was
yesterday.
it was a whole Bergeron set?
Yeah. I'm waiting for that.
That's nice.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
only
why
have
it's
the one
taking so
Bergeron.
long.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Bergeron?
Yeah, this is the only Bergeron tool I have.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty
It's
neat.
quality.
Yeah, yeah, it works really well.
Hands misaligned, put crown in position, B, and click 4 times, just like OC's watch. That was quartz. Come on, Diego. No, I didn't. He knows. Grendel 62. Next time they get your Starbucks order wrong, Casa Levi,
They love
let
you.
it go. It's no worse than misalignment. Watch hands. Exactly. I actually, whenever they get it wrong, I don't care. They get it wrong all the time, but Who cares? Who cares? It's all Rock Malcolm. I'm not a huge fan of the display case back. Was thinking of getting the 3861 Hasselite. So I don't think it's worth getting the 3861 if you already have 1861. They're
Right.
just way too close. Um and I think like so I held the 321, right? And it's so close to this one.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not even worth the money. The money difference between this one and the other one, I don't see the value of getting the other one, compared to this one. Like I think they're equally good. I don't see how the other one is twice the price. It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
It's
So it's a financial
yeah. It's like
responsibility.
if you're a watch guy, it shouldn't matter if you want the 321, you want the history, the movement, all that kind of stuff. I get it, but it's
Yeah,
kind of like when, um, you know, car people like Camaro will release a new or Chevy will release a new Camaro and they'll release a six cylinder that looks almost identical to
yeah,
the giant V8 that is $40,000 more. And
yeah.
it's like, do I really want to pull up next to another guy? Nobody knows the difference except for me, and I paid $40,000
Right.
for this car. Just for the engine, but then nobody can see. So I get it that and that's what Rolex does really well. They don't have any, uh, you know, like poor version of the watches. The watches are the
Mm,
watches.
yeah.
This version is this version, that version is this version. You can tell the difference by looking at
Well, in Rolex, you know immediately which one
them.
is worth more. It's more
Right.
gold.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you go from steel to
Yeah.
two tone to full gold. But that
Yeah. There's
but
no
most people
mistake.
don't realize that actually on secondary market they might not actually
Yeah.
be the same
Right.
value. So
Yeah. But under the hood in Rolex, it's kind of like the opposite of everything. Oh, there's Cameron.
yeah. Hey, Cameron.
Going on, you guys?
He
Hey,
really
just
hates my new watch.
we got an unboxing coming. I'm so far behind the chat. Let me just get through the chat and then we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
yeah, go
about.
ahead, man.
We got
I
here
got one.
Maldives. New ones does wear on smaller wrist. It hug. Okay, so yeah. So I think the compared to the 3861, the 1861 compared to the 3861, the difference that this one wears smaller. The 3861 wears smaller.
Well, I'll tell you what. In London, we'll stop at a watch boutique. Maybe you can talk me into buying one or something.
Yeah. Yes. I'll be bringing this watch because
Yeah.
people will
All
want to
right.
see it and wear it. Uh,
I'll bring my new one. You can bring some of your new straps along, and you can switch them out because this one
mm.
is a great strap watch. I will say that.
100%, 100%. The new 321 never go to space, while the Sapphire Sandwich 3861 was worn. Oh, by William Shatner when he went to space. I didn't realize it. That's pretty cool. There we go.
And Fortis has been to space
Actual,
100 times. So
yeah. The Watch Guy Inc. Upvote, guys. Make sure you upvote. Let's get to 50 upvotes. We're gonna do unboxing at 50 upvotes. I would really appreciate if you smash that upvote button so we can see what in the world did David buy? I'm
do
curious.
you want to as the upvotes get closer? I'll give you clues. I'll show the book that they gave me with it and stuff.
Yeah. If we get to 30, oh, we're already almost at 31. Let's do it. If we get to 40, we'll see what the book they give.
The book
You
they
got a
gave me.
freebie. The freebie, right?
You know me. I always ask if there's anything they can give me. So
Did you see the freebies I got with the Speedy?
no, no. What'd you get?
Oh, look, I'll show you. One second, I'll be right back.
Right. What's going on, Cameron? Cameron, how old are you?
22.
22. Cameron, you know that it's 10:10 on a Saturday night, right? What
Yeah,
are you doing, man?
just hanging out.
You're a good-looking 22-year-old guy. I don't know. I guess I'm just living back to my 22-year-old days, and I was not sitting at home on the computer.
It's the middle of the semester. There's not a
Oh,
lot going on,
okay. Makes
so
sense.
it's just one of those weekends.
So you're actually a responsible 22-year-old who does his homework and studies and things.
Responsible when I'm in the United States. When I'm on vacation, I can't really testify to that.
I respect that, bro. All right.
So check this out. So I got 3 things. I got a moleskin notebook, which I gave away. Huff on Smash, $5. Oh, Cameron Appreciation Fund.
Nice.
Thank you,
Thank
Huff on
you.
Smash. This
I
really
really
helps out.
appreciate that.
So I gave Kevin, which I gave Kevin. I forgot. Oh, so I got 4 freebies. One was the hand tag.
That's a freebie.
That's a freebie. Apparently, you're not supposed to get this. I forgot if I
Really?
asked, but did you get the hand tag? I did.
Why aren't you
I
supposed
can
to?
show you guys the hand tag, but it's in the box and it's hard to take out.
They have every hang tag from Rolex I ever bought.
Yeah, but Cameron forgot to get his. I gave I got the moleskin notebook, which I gave Kevin, but Kevin, keep it. Give it to your wife or something. Just keep it. That's for Kevin because Kevin came out and he was there
Mm-hmm.
to the whole live stream. He was on the phone. He was like directing me. I was freaking out, and he helped me out. Hey, OC.
Tim, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. We're OC. We're 5 upvotes away from the reveal of the little some of the freebies.
Let's do it.
Hey,
do
I mean, David has an unboxing at 50 upvotes, and so I got the notebook, I got the hand tag. That's 2 freebies. Then I got this one. This one basically, I really cleverly. This is an Omega travel pouch. I promised this one to Archie, so because he helped me fundraise, so I'm gonna
Nice.
send this to Brisbane. It's pretty cool, right? Look at it. It's a travel pouch and it's bulletproof. Like, that's solid.
That
Pretty
is
cool.
nice.
I got this because I told them they said, "Hey, do you want to put your Daytona into the box?" Because I said I'm gonna wear the Speedy, and I said I don't really want to put the Daytona in the box. Do you have a travel pouch? So they gave me this one, which is pretty cool. And they gave me this, the most important thing. They gave me a pin.
Oh, that's sweet.
But I'm gonna give this to Alex because he freaking, without him, this would not be possible. So I'm
That's
gonna give
pretty
this to
cool.
Alex.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet him in London, so I'm gonna give him this. So those are my freebies, guys. We're
Weird.
a 1 upvote away. Come on.
It's very, very exciting, Tim, watching the live stream with you in the AD and going through the whole thought process. And as people have ragged on Omega and Breitling over the last couple of years, hey, Omega doesn't hold its value like Rolex. Breitling doesn't hold its value. What you went through and the psychology of it is actually testament to the fact that the Rolex boat has, the tide rises all boats. And so now, that watch is something where you felt you had to go to the boutique and actually pay full list
Really
Mm.
in order
awesome.
to be considered, a good Omega customer. So in the future, you could get additional releases. Is that a fair representation?
Tim, you paid full list for that?
Full whack. Well, not
Wow.
me. Not me. No, Cameron. It wasn't me. It was all the I got the money from the viewers. So the
Cameron,
donations.
Well, that's different.
They don't discount.
So you see the
boutique.
second hand? It doesn't align. You see?
Yeah, I do see that.
Just
But yeah,
so
at
that you guys
boutique
know.
only. Boutiques not only for. I mean, every boutique that's worth anything. New watches. There's no discounts anymore. Cartier, nothing. I mean, maybe at ADs who have a little bit of more stock, nothing. There's no.
It's funny because Paul Thorpe was trying to inject a little bit of Tim Wrightism into his show today. He did a live stream from London, from Bond Street, and he did.
I missed that.
Yeah, and what he did was he got a comment from a viewer, and the comment was something like, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting a Speedy. Should I get one?" And he said, "Well, if you're going to go to the Omega boutique, ask for 25% off."
Ooh.
And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, Paul. I mean, come on, man. You are so far removed from reality.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, asking for a penny from the boutique. I mean, it was like pulling teeth to get the extra box. You know what Tim went through. You can't get the extra strap. You can't get.
I did get an extra strap from Omega Boutique. I did get that.
You can get some things, but to tell someone from the audience, to shoot for 25% and then maybe settle for 10 or 15, that's not realistic in today's market. Not at the boutique.
I mean, maybe not at the boutique. Yeah, that's maybe. Well, maybe he hasn't been at the boutique for some time. That's why the things have changed. These things have changed so quickly. Although on Fifth Avenue there was never a discount to begin with. Rock Malcolm, great value with that new travel pouch. I have the pill-shaped one. Oh yeah. I remember the pill. I think this might be. How practical is this really? Is it that practical? It's cool. I like it. But I don't know if it's. I guess your watch is freaking safe in this thing.
All those watch boxes are pretty irrelevant. I mean, that box takes up too much space as it is. If you're actually going to travel somewhere, you're going to put it in something streamlined, that takes up about like a pouch that fits in your pocket. Not a big box like that.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you got it. It's cool that you're giving it to Archie, but they're worthless.
I mean, it's going to be cool. It's a cool story. Archie collects this stuff, so I had a chance to take it.
Yeah,
I think there was a little bit. If you watched the stuff, it is a little like there's a little bit lessons. Like if you want to get these things, this is how you do it, right? Like
if you don't ask, you don't receive. You have to ask.
Yeah. And I do disagree a little bit, OC. I mean, I understand if you're traveling really light. But if I'm going to put, like, if I have a backpack or a carry-on or something like that, I really do. And I don't know if it's any more secure than the regular pouches, but I like a substantial, like, little box for the watches. So I feel like they aren't getting smashed. But that's just me. But I do get what you're saying. The pouches are more streamlined.
Especially a nice flashy red box with an Omega logo on it. It's not really it's secure from a physical perspective, but you're just putting a target on your back when it goes through TSA or whatever.
Somebody gonna rob you in the airport?
Well, actually you could scratch off that Omega logo very easily.
When they gave me my Seamasters, I got it.
You should take your watches with you on the carry-on. What the fuck? Don't put them in the Elsa, sorry, Tim, I cannot unsee the misaligned hand. It doesn't really look. When I look at it from above, I don't really see it. So
if I knew you were paying full list for that Omega, Tim, I would have gave you the number to the Omega boutique in the Caribbean. I mean, in the Bahamas, because they sell it below list and with no tax, and they would have shipped it to you.
Yeah, and look, even Diego says I was offered 25%, but it would have taken.
And that wouldn't have been at a boutique. Bless you. Yeah. That would Diego. That's at an AD, right? Not a boutique.
I was gonna say, man, I almost lost my mind.
Omega Boutique, the corporate, what do they call it? Decision is Omega Boutique only, no discounts on watches at all.
Yeah,
that's only within the last year. So I don't know the last time that you were in the whatever, but in the last year, Omega said no more boutique because they control the pricing. Now, if it's an AD, they sell the watches to the AD at whatever price it is. The AD can sell it to you for whatever. They can sell it to you at list or wholesale or whatever they want to do. But a boutique is controlled by Omega themselves.
I see in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas, like their prices are different. Their retail prices are a lot lower. It's not particularly a discount. It's just like you remember when I showed you the Rolex prices in the Bahamas, then, right? How they were lower.
Yeah. Ooh, the pill. But I think that Omega pill, it actually goes really plasticky, and actually, I think this might actually go the same way.
It does. It's not great, but
yeah,
the
Cartier, it disintegrates over time, right?
The Cartier pouch that they give you, the travel pouch, is not very protected, but it's like what OC was talking about. It's
Oh wow! Check this out. This is so cool. Look, let me show you this thing. Look at this. This is kind of cool. Look, it's got So see, it's got a little tab here. You pull that up, and you can hide your papers underneath there.
Mm.
So in this travel pouch, you can bring your box. Well, you can bring your papers with you. That's pretty cool. See?
Yeah, that is nice.
Wow.
And while we're talking about this box and your overall experience, it would it would be remiss to not mention. Listen, Rolex watches are great. The Rolex experience is great. Blah blah blah. But that green plastic fucking box, man, they really should up their game. I know listen, the box goes in the closet or under the bed or whatever. Totally get it, but that's the same for all manufacturers. That's the same for a Breitling or an Omega or a Chopard or anything else. So it's not an excuse.
If you like
skip.
boxes, if you like boxes, you're gonna
the
have
way
to
to
see this box. I have this Bucherer watch coming, dude. It's got the biggest, the most elaborate box on the planet. You're gonna be shocked when you see this thing.
What about Vacheron and Constantine? Do they give you a big wooden box too?
Oh yes, they do. VC has like the most elaborate box of them all.
That's the thing. Like, listen, we know it's just a box. You're not buying a watch. You're not buying a box. You're buying a watch. But it's not an excuse for Rolex to skimp. It's not.
By the way,
an
we're
excuse
at
to be
40
lazy.
at 40 upvotes. Can we see what the freebie you got?
Yeah.
Wait, what is that box for?
That box was the Vacheron.
Oh, that's for your Vacheron?
Yeah, this is the Vacheron
What is
box.
the clear part at the top?
So
is that where the watch goes?
Yeah, the watch actually sits.
Oh, so you can see it. Very interesting.
Yeah, and then underneath that is then the travel box.
Whoa!
And then all of your stuff.
Oh, it's 2 boxes in one. A display
they
box.
Do it right. Yeah, they do.
Wowzers!
They do all really nice leather and everything. They do it pretty well.
Dude, that's nice.
Yeah, it really is. They did a good job.
Paul B. Vacheron, Constantine overseas used to have both box and travel case. Diego, say what you want. Rolex boxes stand the test of time. My 1966 box is near mint, and I have 2 boxes.
You have a watch from 1966, Diego?
I think it's like his father's Pepsi, or something like that. He has a Pepsi, really vintage. Beautiful Pepsi. No, Coke. Sorry. Coke. Ooh, the freebie. Let's see that. The workbook. I need one of those. Yeah, I need one of those. Oh, is it like a calendar?
Yeah, it's for the specific company brand that I got.
Ooh, this is going to reveal which guys. 3 more upvotes. We're gonna do unboxing.
We should, and I expect to see some guesses by now. It's a white book with looks like dark blue, like navy blue
Working
lettering.
Manual for retail trade. Interesting. White M says IWC.
Pretty damn good guess.
Yeah, dark blue. Dark blue. It's either Vacheron, IWC,
Vacheron,
or Bucherer.
Oh no, sorry. Here's my grandfather's 1966 Datejust box. That's pretty.
If it was a Bucherer, I'd punch myself in the dick.
Is it? Oh, is it a Bucherer? Is it
Bucherer or Vacheron?
You know, John Wick wore a Bucherer watch. If John Wick can wear a Bucherer, I think you can wear a Bucherer as well.
If Bucherer wants to pay me to wear one, I'll wear one.
If it's an IWC, Tim is just going to be talking all night
if it's
about
IWC,
it. I mean, he's going to be gushing over this thing.
Which IWC? If it's IWC, let's see. What is this? What is this? Is something new? Pilot's watch chronograph. Did you guys see this? What is this? Orange hand. Did you see this?
If it's a pilot with a blue dial, Tim is just going to gush for days about it.
I will say it's not a pilot with a blue dial.
It's not a pilot. Look at this. That's actually pretty swanky.
Look at that. I saw that today.
You saw this today? This is I haven't seen this watch on the website yet, and you already saw this today.
Well, the one in Philly is the only one of two boutiques in the United States, and so they
But
get everything first. I'm
but
pretty
wait,
sure
this
I
one
saw
is
the full.
bigger. I don't understand. This is 43 millimeter.
Yeah, I didn't get this
Let me
one, but
see it. What is the? I thought the one with the clear case back was 41.
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on?
I didn't do a deep dive into their pilot watches there.
The You didn't? Oh yeah, it is. So look at this one. So that's interesting. So this one is 41. Oh, it's actually more expensive. This is 6,500.
King of
Ah,
Prussia, yes, correct.
this is the 7750 movement. They went that step back? Wait a minute. What?
So IWC is now, it's still a 77 Valjoux 7750, but it's like I mean, I know that they still have to reference the 7750, but it's completely overhauled. Like it is
Okay.
unrecognizable.
Well, if you look at this one, right? This is their in-house. That's why the running seconds are at
Mhm.
6. But this one it's got the running seconds at 9. That means this is a straight up 7750.
It could be, yeah. I mean, they do more or less to some of them, but yeah, they've gone back to, for a lot of their models, new models, they've gone back to the 775.
Jeez, that's interesting. Al, $5. Joined late, but can't let this go. I would take the speedy back and get one that passed quality control. Just think all your strap photos will feature no, it's and then that's why people will know it's mine. Come on. It's also if a strap photo is featured, it's going to be at an angle so you're not even going to be able to see it. I mean, for someone to notice that it's not aligned, man, for me to go to to Omega and tell them, "Hey guys, this is misaligned."
The chronograph hand doesn't match
I don't even have the
exactly tip
time.
top.
You know, it cost me more money to go to it cost me, you know how much time it cost me and money? Think about it. Subway is 375 each way. It takes about an hour combined walk and the travel. And it'll take me about 2 to 3 hours there of just talking to them. It's a mess.
And at Tim's opportunity cost of $5 an hour.
I'm not gonna make a video. I already also think about this way. I told people I'm gonna film. I'm gonna be filming the video about the watch tomorrow, right? So, and everyone said, obviously, everyone just roasted me. They said that there's no way I'm gonna do it. Uh, they made they made fun of me. They laughed at me, and yeah. So I can't. Come on, Al. It's all it's all good. It's all a joke, man. It's all a joke.
I love the comment.
I wish watches came with nothing, just digital papers and no box. That would be better.
I will say
Oh,
and Tim and I talked about this before. Vacheron, they give you a little thumb drive, and it has um, wallpapers for your computer and desktop themes and stuff with your
mhm.
exact watch on it, with different photos for it. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Also Air King Ben is back home. The man has been on the mission, traveling all over the world. I don't think they'll fix the misaligned hands based off what I read from the other folks in the forum. Grendel, all other Z pilots, whether they like it or not. Wait, okay. All IWC are okay. Got it. All IWCs are pilots. There's no perfect watch, fellas. You can always find the flaw on any luxury watch except Rolex.
I love the J617. I don't know who he is or she, but
Yeah.
they like the about an ATR junk. That's opposing every watchmaker's opinion like ever, where they say
Mhm.
that the ETA and Valjoux are like the most solid things that they've ever worked on. But I'm sure this guy knows better than everybody.
Well, look, the thing is though, I think comparatively to the new in-house movement, it
They
is
don't look
kind of
good.
it's all I think it's all in comparison, right? When there's so many things that are so much better, right? Like I think Valjoux, they're the lowest standard right now for the Swiss watches, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, he's saying, "Oh, this junk," because that's the lowest grade
I
that they would accept. So
get that.
yeah,
But
in
even you had Alex on, and he was saying how the one of the best, most solid watches he ever worked on
yeah,
was the chronograph Roadster, like I have, and
yeah,
that's an ETA movement. I mean,
yeah.
anyway, whatever.
I
We
mean,
don't.
there's a reason why their brands still use them because they stood the test of time. They actually modern chrono. I mean, most like there's so many brands who wouldn't even have a chronograph in their watch lineup if it wasn't for the 7750.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they just wouldn't even be making chronographs if that movement didn't exist because it saved so much. Grendel 50 upvotes. Thank you. We
I think this is
reached.
I think this is a fake, by the way. One person did guess Zenith. So if this is Zenith, that would be like awesome.
Oh yeah, what was that? What was that? Notebook. Can we see? Can we
Yeah.
reveal?
Yeah. No, a bunch of people were right.
Oh, oh, it was IWC. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see the box. So this is the box. Any guesses for which watch this is, guys? So it is IWC Schaffenhausen.
Yeah.
Is it the pilot watch?
No, it's not considered. Somebody said that all IWC are pilot watches. It is not considered one of their big pilots or anything like that.
Yeah. M
That's
was
all I know.
correct, but we have no prizes. But M, congratulations. Actually, we do have some prizes.
And Tim, to go off on what we were talking about on OC,
Yeah.
they actually went to this.
Wow.
Where they give you a watch box, but the actual box that the watch comes in is also a really, really, really nice travel pouch.
Damn.
So,
Is that real leather or is that synthetic?
I don't. I think synthetic probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
But it looks pretty cool. Is there button on both sides? I don't get it.
Yeah, button
Really?
on both sides. You can take the whole thing off or unbutton it from either side.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, what do you think? What do you think is so you were telling us in the beginning that this watch basically just came out. So it has to be one of the latest IWCs. Is it one of these there's no way it's one of these Spitfires because these are expensive.
No,
It could be the
under 10,000.
Under 10,000. It could be the Big Little Pilot.
That's expensive.
The Big Little Pilot's under 10,000 though.
No pilot. There's no pilot in the name of it.
Oh, so it's got to be then Portuguese or
he's giving lots of hints.
Pilot, big pilot, small. I mean, there's only Portuguese, and there's also Portofino. It's but no Portofino. Portofino is garbage.
Oh, come on now. It is one Portofino. No, it is a Portofino.
No. Huh?
It is a Portofino. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, by the way, I think the new Portofinos. Hold on, I think the new Portofinos. 1 second.
I knew. I trust me. Don't get me wrong. I knew not everybody's gonna love this. So
actually like there's some new because I remember the latest Portofinos. They've really done some upgrades on the Portofino. Why it's not even the website doesn't even work. Hold on.
They're really.
Here we go. Wait, Portofino, but it's showing Portuguese. What the fuck is happening? IWC needs to fix their website. It's not working. Okay, hold on. Reboot the website. So, here we go. Fuck with that. What the hell? Oh my god. It's not. It doesn't want to open, man. They look at the Portofino. Doesn't even. This section doesn't. Yo, IWC doesn't care about the Portofino. Look, Portuguese. Yeah, easy. Do you want to look at? Look. Okay, let's try a different. Let's try a different one. Here we go. Come on. Watches. Let's do Da Vinci. It's loading. There we go. Da Vinci. Here we go. What about? Come on, Portofino. Now from Da Vinci. Can we get? Here we go. All right. Let's see. What the hell could it be? Interesting. It could be a chronograph. It could be this green chronograph. I think.
Okay.
Huh? What do you guys think? If it's Portofino, let's see. Because like what happened was their older ones, they were so bad.
I never wanted one. I had no. I mean, I always wanted an IWC, but I never considered the Portofino. I thought they looked nice and everything, but I
Well, the
never considered.
Portofino is their cheaper Portugueser. Like with
Yeah.
like this one, like for example, you look at this one, that's a Portofino, right? But it's got the 7750. It's full gold. But it's 7750. Oh, oh no. Actually, this one
You
got
know
the
what
new
these
in-house.
what look like? They look like the what you call it? The fuck. What's it called? The one that's really expensive.
What?
Thinking of Longa?
Yeah, Longa.
Lenge. Lenge
Range.
1. Also, they changed them in size. Now they're 39.
Exactly.
They used to be like 41.
Either 41 or 34 or something like
Yeah.
that. Like there was no in between, 42 or 34 or something like
Yeah.
that.
They really they upgraded the line. Not like the older ones, they were that's why I said they're garbage. The new ones actually, I think they came out this line right here. I hope it's this green one because that green one is the most freaking unique.
Well, you know David better than I do. Like, if this is your first IWC, David.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the IWC iconic dial color is this white, correct?
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
So
But is
is
it a
David
chronograph or is it a three-hander?
Chronograph.
Ooh, it's a
It's a chronograph.
chronograph.
Stop answering so quickly. Let
Wow.
us guess. Jeez.
Whoops. Sorry.
Whoops. You fucked it up, man. So then
There's
it's
plenty of
between
chronograph.
the blue, this one with the gold, the black, the green.
Ooh.
What I think it's no okay. So but there's the chronographs. There's two chronographs. There's the day date or there's the Portuguese chronograph with just running seconds and
I don't want to get in trouble. You let me know when you want me to give
yeah.
you
I
more.
think it's gonna be without the day date. It's
No,
the
Is it a
simple.
wild card?
Yeah, but first guess the dial color. Do you really think he went for green?
I think it's the green one because the green one is so unique. And he has a lot of quirky stuff. You know, you look at the Roadster. He has the white one. He's got the Pepsi. He's got the other stuff. He's got the boring shit. I don't know.
True. I do have.
Right?
True.
What
I
if he?
do. I have. Yeah. I'm not.
But there's
I mean,
so many white dials. Just the odds are that
There
he
is.
ended up with a white
The
dial.
odds are it's one of these boring ones. Yeah. But what are the odds if he got the green one? Oh my god.
I'll say he got the white one with the blue strap.
Yeah, that just makes sense. Yeah. That's what normal person would get.
That's what if you were choosing your one IWC and you wanted it to kind of be as emblematic of the brand as possible, but you didn't want to get a Portugueser and you didn't want to get a Pilot.
All right, let's see it, man. Let's freaking see it. People gonna
Tim, I'm
start
gonna
a
make
riot.
I'm gonna make you so happy.
Oh!
Green.
Snap! There you go. I freaking knew it, man. You see, OC, you said the odds are the white one. The odds are the white one.
That's
The
right.
green one, dude. It's freaking beautiful because that's
Did
the
you
trend. It's so cool. It doesn't have the day date bullshit complication. It's basically it's kind of like the Speedy. It's just a chronograph. Wind and fucking wear. Beautiful, man.
Yeah. And
did you get it
Congratulations.
from
Show it
your
on the
AD
wrist.
or
Show it
did you
on the
get it
wrist.
from the boutique?
well, it's funny because the booker that I go to is an AD for multiple things, but the new store that they just opened, they have basically four stores in 3 boutiques and 1 AD in the store. So the Rolex is a Rolex boutique.
Mm.
The IWC is an IWC boutique. The Panerai is a Panerai boutique. And then the main Booker store is the one that sells any other brands that they have from Tudor to whatever. and all the pre-owned stuff. So it's this massive place in King of Prussia. Somebody guessed it, King of Prussia, the big mall and everything. It's the biggest store in the mall, and yeah.
Wow.
This is congratulations. It's a great looking watch and gets you purchase history with Bucherer. Increases your
Well, you
purchase
missed my
history.
whole thing. I'm next in
They
line
sold
for.
him a Pepsi, so
Oh, yeah, he did tell me a Pepsi. A rose gold meteorite Daytona. So,
fuck.
But anyway, and yes, everybody, I am
wow.
a black person. I am totally aware of the movement that's in this, and it's nothing fancy or.
Well, it's their introductory line. That's their cheap line. That's IWC's basically Oyster Perpetual. That's the cheapest watches they sell.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and getting it in the green dial, that is, it's a little bit more special.
Yeah. Are you gonna daily wear this or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very fashion focused with my watches. Like, I mean, I have all the height, stuff that I can afford and whatnot. But whenever
Do the hands align?
What's that?
Do the hands align?
Let me check. They look pretty close, so
Close.
I can't tell that if they don't align, I can't see it. So let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, the hands align. I'm going to go with the hands align.
Tell us a little bit about the conversations with your SA as you were planning on purchasing this, as you were going through the decision-making process.
Yeah, basically, I was talking about the lack of Zenith, and he told me the story. I already told this earlier about how China has basically bought up all the Zenith for pre-owned, and they wouldn't even put a boutique in this store because they wanted a Zenith boutique. IW or Zenith wouldn't put one in because they don't have enough watches to supply another boutique in the United States. And so I told him I was interested in IWC. We went over, and I just didn't. I have small wrists, and that's always a consideration. I can only go up to 40 mil on Rolex, and it has to be in a Jubilee, or the Oyster on a 40 mil doesn't really fit right.
Yeah,
understandable.
Yeah, all these. My guy knows me. I've been buying from the same guy for 17 years, and that's why I get on lists and whatnot. And he said, "Hey, I just wanted to show you this. I know, this kind of fits." Your style and everything like that. And they came out with this new 39 mil, and they literally just got this version in this past week. Like, these are pretty much brand new to the boutiques. And this one came out. Yeah, they just came out. This may go to boutique only. He said, he's like, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. He's like, I don't know.
They were in like Hodinky couple of months ago that they're going to be coming out. Also, Style Collector $5 super chat. At the time you and I saw the green dial Portugueser, I'm sorry I didn't buy it then.
Yeah,
big regrets, man.
And
the green dial,
Portuguese are great. And yeah, the movements are probably more, I don't know, sexy and all that kind of stuff. But
this is the cheapest one. This is the cheapest one. You get basically you get to save a whole bunch of money. Okay. Because like the Portuguese that we saw with the Style Collector, right? Obviously, that one is better, but it's basically 50% more expensive. It was 9,000 versus 6,000.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the diameter on the Portuguese?
Oh, it's Portuguese. I think it's 41. Let's see.
Yeah, and just this at 39 is just right up my alley. I wouldn't if this was 41, I wouldn't buy it.
The whole point of the Portuguese is that it's big.
Yeah, and it's just not me.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one we saw. Yeah, it's 41. See?
Yeah, and that green doesn't. I mean, it's a different green.
Yeah, but like, I mean, this is like so. These two watches, they're like parallel, right? There's just one, the affordable version, and then there's one that's full whack. And actually, I like that they made the affordable version smaller, so that way at least they're different size.
Yeah,
and all the chronographs, they align, they look proper. They're not like some off center funky stuff. So it's
and you knew you wanted the green right away.
It drew me to it right away. I don't have anything. I'm the closest green that I have. Not that I'm looking for all colors and every variety, but I definitely don't have anything in green other than the outline in the Wimbledon Datejust. And yeah, I put this on, and I was just like, man, that really fits nice, and the dial's great. And trust me, I'm no idiot to movements. I mean, I know what it is, but it's cheap to service. It's gonna work forever and ever, and you know.
And how long before you said I'll take it?
Well, we were talking for a long time about other things, more important things, like rose gold Daytonas and so on and so forth.
Exactly. So you were having conversations like, "Hey, boy, I'm really interested in this watch. By the way, what's next for me is the rose gold Daytona. Blah blah blah. He's been your guy for 17 years."
It's not,
45
not
minutes
totally
go by, and he looks at you and he's like, "Well, geez, I've invested all this time talking. What's it going to be?" And you're like, "Okay, yeah, I'll take it."
It wasn't. That's not totally inaccurate. I would never buy from him something I didn't want, but at the same time,
okay, there was a little bit of a wink and a nod there, saying, "Listen, I know you're looking out for me. I'm looking out for you. I like this watch. I'll get it from you. We're helping each other."
So, what made you want to buy this watch? What propelled you?
Cameron, didn't I just explain it over the last 45 seconds?
Are you listening?
No,
I mean, I just explained the whole
that's
thing.
what you would do, OC. I want to hear what propelled him.
Well, I'll break it down real quick. Yeah, basically, I went in there to talk to him about Zenith and my long-term purchase plans, which were the what if these certain things come out when Rolex releases their new lines. And I said, I want to be on the top of some of the lists. If certain things happen, I want to be automatically considered. And then we talked about the long-term thing, which was, how long for the rose gold, anything with a meteorite dial. And I said, what about rose gold, and so on and so forth. And then we started walking around and we saw this. I tried this on, and we sat there I wore it and looked at it, and we kept talking. And at the end of the conversation, I was like, I really like this. I think I'll take it.
So you know what's going to happen next time, David, when you go in there for a conversation, right?
My guy knows not to take advantage of me, or I get a little snippy with him. Like if he starts going all salesman on me.
Hey man, worst case scenario, you can give it to me on consignment. It's an easy sell, because like I'll tell you straight up. I mean that probably out of all of the other Portuguese or all the Portofinos, that's the easiest sell. It's green, it's unique, it's trendy, and it's like, like, okay, so you have two choices. You get the Portuguese green or the Portofino green. The other one saves you freaking $3,000. Is it worth to go in-house? Right? So what do you get for the in-house? Basically, you get the same pouch, right?
That's the pouch right there.
Yeah, I mean, you do get like a little bit higher quality dial. You get in-house. You get the Portuguese name. Probably the name is what's worth the most money. The Portuguese. People love that iconic name. But listen, most people, these are the identical watches. They're both green dial. Like you show these two watches to strangers on the street, they'll think it's the same fucking watch.
And honestly, Tim, when I make these kind of purchases, I don't think about any of that. Like this is not for resale value. Yeah, I mean, if I sold it, I would try to do my best on it and all that kind of stuff. But I liked it. It's cool for me, and you have your opinion, whatever. And I don't know, it's fine. I like it.
Yeah, no one's gonna care if you sell this in a year from now.
No, it's fine. I like it. I'm wearing it. It's cool. It's unique.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's trendy, and it's not the end of the fucking world. You're working hard, and you want to wear something funky, something different. You have enough boring watches. You have boring watches coming through your Let's see it again.
Yeah, and this kind of situation is one where the forum keyboard warriors go absolutely crazy. Oh my God, the AD games are out of control. They force you to buy $100,000 worth of watches that you don't want just to get on a list for a Datejust. and they take it and they blow it way out of proportion. This is
They
a
do.
situation where David realizes, listen, I have a very good relationship with my AD, a very good
And deep
relationship with my
pockets.
You have to
SA.
give and
The
you have to
SA
take.
needs things from me. There needs to be reciprocity in this relationship, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And
And
so he didn't buy something he didn't want. He didn't buy trash. The guy's looking for a fucking meteorite dial Daytona. Okay,
Fuck.
which those are trading the rose gold full precious metal meteorite.
That's
There's
an
one
$200,000.
exit
selling for
watch.
$275,000
It's
on
an exit
Self-Board.
watch.
Okay,
Dude,
so
once you get that, let's sell
yeah.
everything else. Just
Now
Flip it.
he may
quit
not
the
get
hobby.
it. He may not get it, but he may get offered a rose gold chocolate dial or a
Yep.
white gold, whatever.
Ooh.
He'll get something really nice, and that's the point, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And see, to even to expand on that, I mean,
Mm.
everybody knows, and everybody was hating me because I got my Pepsi
Yeah.
in 3.5 or 4 months, 3.5 months, I think, 3 months,
Yeah.
something like that. Anyway, when I went in there, I had 5 minutes because the girl I was with at the time was like, I'm like, hey, I'm stopping in and I want to see my AD quick, and she's like,
Mhm.
fucking hurry up, and I ran
What?
in there. And I was just talking to him, and I had just got the basher on a little while ago, and I showed it to him because they didn't have it, so I got it from Watchbox.
Mm.
And he was like, "Oh, that's beautiful." And then I literally almost jokingly said, "Oh, and by the way, if you get a Pepsi on a Jubilee, I want it." We didn't talk for 3 months. 3 months later, he sent me a picture. I was at the gym on a Sunday morning. Said, "This came in. Do you want it?"
Of course.
And you know what I mean? And like, I didn't buy anything from that day. I didn't spend a lot of time in him. So not that I owed him anything, but if he's gonna, go to bat for me, and if I like this, and I wasn't doing him a favor, but
But you are doing him a favor. You are doing him a favor because he needs to sell these fucking watches.
he needs to sell these watches, and I like this one, and I can afford to buy it, so I did.
There you
Yeah.
go. So,
AD games, man.
I mean, so for people who hem and haw about the games and the nonsense, you're not doing it. This is the way David's doing it is the textbook example of how to do it. Right? It's not about buying $200,000 worth of stuff that you don't want. It's about knowing how to read your SA. It's knowing how to build a reciprocal relationship that makes sense for both sides, creating win-win scenarios. So again, I feel bad for the people in the UK and the Australia where things are an absolute fucking mess. But
Okay.
this
OC.
is the way it happens right here.
So
Textbook
I
example.
need your expertise here.
Talk to David. He's
Like,
the expert.
okay, yeah, David, I need your expertise. Okay. So my 80 in the Bahamas, they have, when I went there, they have like this gold date with
How
baguette.
long ago was this?
Huh?
How long ago was this? Just to get a frame of reference.
Earlier in January.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's still sitting in their case. Baguette bezel yellow gold date. Do you think I should purchase it? Now my AD there isn't as callous and cold as the one
What did they
here
have again?
in Atlanta. Yellow gold baguette bezel date.
No, because you're still in
No.
college, Cam. I mean, come on.
Cam,
The
And
answer is
and
no.
the old
OC,
man's
you're right.
CEO,
You're right.
captain of the industry watch. What the?
You're right, OC. And she knows that and she respects that. She's not as callous as the one here that doesn't care whether I'm in college or not. They want me to spend tons of money. She respects that, my budget is not as deep as a college student. But should I purchase it and flip it in order
Absolutely
to
not.
get
Wait.
why?
How loaded is your family? Let's just get some figures up front.
Not loaded?
Do you have the money? You have that money? Are you like Diego? Do you have like big savings account where you can pull
I mean,
money
I can.
out,
Don't
put
drag
money back
Diego
in?
into this, Tim. Come on, man. Jesus.
No, basically,
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, I can pull off the purchase as long as I can flip it.
You can't flip it.
Are
You
you
can't flip it.
pulling off? So do you have cash that you can turn into a watch and then flip it, or are you putting it on a credit card, some type of a
It would
card?
most likely be on a credit card. If not, and I have to send a wire, it would have to be on a margin loan from my brokerage account.
That's bad idea.
Bad news, man.
Bad idea.
But
Yeah.
day
First of
dates
all,
are so hot right now. Shouldn't I be able to flip it?
Doesn't did you
no, you can't. You
what?
can't. You can't flip
No.
diamond bezel.
Oh,
Can't flip diamond bezel.
No.
Yeah. So okay, couple
Nate,
questions.
just really quickly here. Nate, if you're typing in large in capital letters, you might be timed out automatically. So just making sure nobody's typing anyone out. Al, thank you so much for $5. No spider monkey will bust out the scotch. I'm drinking the spider monkey shoulder.
Nice.
Thank you, Al. Thank you for the
So,
drink, man.
So Cameron, I'm a bit of a doomsday prepper when it comes to my watch buying. Like I always think of worst case scenarios and so on and so forth. So
Hmm.
I used to have a system, and I told Tim this, and I was like, I would always save up enough cash so that I could buy the watches outright. But if they offered me the free financing, I would take that, because if I then pay the free financing off in the year, knowing that I have the cash in an account to cover it if I couldn't make the payments, because, you know, as a late 20 something or something like that, I wasn't making enough money. I could always cover it. But if I paid it off without dipping into the cash, I would then have the cash again after I bought that watch to go in and buy another one and do the same thing and do the same thing and do the same thing. But I always had the cash to back it. So my only concern with you is if you were going to flip it and you're willing to flip it, and if they find out that
Have you flipped the watch before?
Yeah,
Then okay. See, start small. Try flipping one of those green Portofinos that Dave bought right now.
they're gonna rip me a new
Hey,
ass on that shit.
exactly. And that's
fuck?
the green one. That's the best, probably the most desirable one.
I didn't buy it for profit, so you know.
Yeah,
bought it
I
for
didn't see Cameron. I didn't see you when I said I have a Bucherer that retailed for 2,600. I didn't. I said I was thinking of buying it for 1,000 to flip it, make it maybe
Yeah.
$200.
I didn't see you saying yeah no, you should get it for 15. You said, dude, 600 tops. Like even that watch with the baguettes and everything, you're thinking that it's desirable, but you understand you're
How
working
much
with
do you think the
sharks.
watch is at
These are
retail?
sharks. When you start talking, dude, I was at this IWJG thing, right? These guys, I was listening, right, to these guys do the flipping, dealing, wheeling. These guys are sharks, man. They'll
Yeah.
take every single last cent of profit they can. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
How much do you
talking
think
to
that
these
watch is
people
at retail, Tim?
will give you anxiety.
Huh?
It's a day date 40 with diamond
Yeah.
bezel.
Yeah.
Also, Cameron,
54,000.
Yeah,
Cameron,
54,000. Because
Cameron,
I don't know on
Easily.
Chrono 24 it says it's worth 100,000.
Oh,
listen,
God.
Cameron, these guys,
The
they're
same
all also
reference
working
number.
together. When you come out and you tell them I have this watch for sale, you think they're gonna be all over you trying to buy it? They'll be bidding who's gonna pay most. No, they're all going to say we're not gonna buy it until you sell it to us at like steep discount. Until they'll basically
Ooh.
make you wanna lose 5,000 to just sell it to
Cameron,
them. You
the
know what
best
you're talking about.
the best thing that I would say to you is if you want to dabble in this and you want this to be your first flip and you can come up with the 50K or the credit for the 50K or whatever, have a flipper, a gray market dealer in your back pocket. Call somebody before you pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
And say, I'm about to get this. I'm not going to wear it. They're going to take the stickers off before they give it to me, because that's what they do. But it's going to be unworn, and I will have it to you within a week. How much will you give me for it? And get them to commit
Right.
to that number, because other than that, if you take it and then for some reason, I don't know, it's the least desire. I don't even know what model it is, so I have no freaking idea. Then you're on the hook for that money, and if you don't have the cash to back it, you're screwed, man.
I'm gonna put in the chat so Tim can pull it up.
Yellow gold with which dial?
I wish we could go back to the days when we bought watches for what they are instead of what they will be
I did
worth.
that
See,
today.
Cameron, you're ruining the hobby,
Here.
man, for everyone.
It's in the chat.
I'm doing this for flip.
I did
Doing
this
it for
today.
you're
I'm
getting
doing
watches for all the
the
wrong
watch
reasons,
that I
mate.
want.
These
I'm
are
trying to get
fake
the watch I
listings.
want
Chrono
faster.
24, man. Look, there's only like a handful. Well, actually, there's a lot. Look, there's only a handful of these listings, right? And all these are fake. Every single one of them, except probably this one, which is on request. These are all fake listings. This is not even real, not real pictures of watches. They just screenshotted this from a website.
Yeah, I mean,
All of these,
this is
guess
nonsense.
what? Yeah, this is all nonsense. You know what this is? This is a guy like you. See what they did? Here, this is what you can do. Go here. What's the lowest listing here? 76? Okay.
Yeah.
Put it for 75. And if somebody buys it, then you call the Bahamas and say, I'll buy it from you for 40 or whatever. Okay? And you just stall. Tell the guy, oh, I'm packaging it up. Be patient. You understand?
Right.
This is how they do it. This is
Yeah,
all fake.
It's not going to work. As a private seller, he's not even going to be able to list anything on Chrono 24 without the
Oh.
watch.
Never mind then. See?
Yeah, it's honestly, Cam,
But if I can find, like, let's say I picked that one of these watches and found out which dealer is selling like that one that had the price request, and I see, hey, I have the same watch. How much are you willing to pay for it? And then if it's good
You're not
enough
gonna make
over,
money selling and
Then
buying
subtract
watches, man.
then subtract 20,000, and that's what your trade value is.
Let me ask you something, Cam. I want just one question. You've been to the Bahamas. You know the type of people that go to the Bahamas, and you know that there's a lot of people with a lot of nice watches who have a lot of watch knowledge that go to the Bahamas. Why is this Rolex sitting in the AD still?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because it's a dog.
Listen,
Because
Cameron.
really and truly, the weird thing is, so this is the store that I went to is not like the other ones on the island. It's in a gated, like, billionaire club where you need to either live there and own a $14 million condo, or you need to stay at the hotel, which is like $4,000 a night. Those are the only two kinds of people that can access that AD there. Nobody, like, you can't just go in there because security will not let you in that place.
Great. One of those
And
customers
their
will buy my
hottest,
watch.
the day date is the hottest watch out there in the Bahamas. They cannot keep day dates in the case, but at that particular store, it's just sitting there, which is weird to me.
I
That's
think
literally their hottest watch in the Bahamas is a day date.
if you wanna start if you wanna start doing something, this is actually a legitimate advice. What Grendel says: get a new credit card with 0% interest. You try to get as much credit as you can get. These are for 12 months. They're 0%. Like actually, like my business card. That's why I put 3,400 something of the value of this watch onto the 0% card. I have another 6 there from my sermon, and I'm gonna be slowly paying it off until December, because that's when I got the kind of the card. It was actually 15 months, 0%. If you want to start flipping, that's what you do. You get one of these cards, buy the watch at 0%, and then try to find a buyer, and you'll see how
But
hard it is.
it's not that I want
The
to
only
flip
the
watches.
only
I
way
want to
you will be
buy
able to sell the
watches for
watch,
purchase
Cameron,
history
you
to
know what,
get the watch that I want.
Cameron,
Like
the
David
only
here.
way you will be able to sell the watch is if you come onto the show and say, "Hey guys, I'm desperate. I need to get out of this watch," and sell it at like massive discount. That's it.
Cameron,
Like,
I would encourage you to find an AD locally that you can develop a relationship with. Save up for a watch that you actually love, and buy that without thinking about retail. Have a nice conversation with them, and then come back in wearing that same watch. Talk to them. And I'm not saying you have the money to do this while you're in college or not, but like to get on the journey, like that's the way to do it, man.
the
Find something
journey.
that you can afford, and that will make them happy to sell it to you. And then you'll love it, and everybody wins.
Oh man, because the thing is, my AD here, in my experience, they're like vicious. Like the one in the Bahamas, they're
You
more
think?
understanding. Like they understand I'm a college student, and they're not gonna look for me to buy or build up a massive purchase history with them. But here, they don't care. Like they want you to buy watches in order to get a date just.
Yeah, no, man, I get it, and I'm lucky. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's taken me 17 years to get to this point, but I know that it's not easy to get into it. But
Even the manager there said, "Hey, I like selling to guys like you because I like to see younger people get into." Well,
yeah,
she said younger black men getting into buying watches. She likes to see that, and she likes to sell because it's rare that her customer is somebody like me. It's usually somebody that lives there or is on vacation that's very wealthy that buys
Mhm.
those watches and goes into the boutique.
Old white guys
So
like me in the
It's hard,
It's
Cameron.
hard. Bottom line
it's
Cameron,
is
it's
hard,
hard.
too much risk.
especially here in the South and in Atlanta. It's hard. So it makes me feel more comfortable to buy in the Bahamas where I have
I
people
think
that
you have
want to
to.
sell.
Okay, 1 second. What's this?
So
Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going
you
on
know,
here?
save up some money for a tutor or an IWC. Drive up to Philly. Come with me to King of Prussia. I'll introduce you to my AD. Buy a watch from him, and I'll get you on a list for
King of Prussia is where? Where's that?
Philly.
Philly. I might be coming to New York in the summertime if
We'll get
my
him
school
to get in.
schedule.
Cameron, we're
Yeah,
gonna have to go to McSorley's. McSorley's in the
sorry.
K-Town with Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
baby.
know.
That's
Yeah, I'll be
that's
close by. Most of my family lives in New York, so we're the
Nice.
only ones that live in Georgia. So
Cameron. I
I was
think
born
what
up there.
you should get yourself a Speedmaster.
You know how bad
Dude,
my AD here wants to sell me a Speedy? Like
get the
every time
Speedy.
I walk in there, she directs
Fuck
me
the
over to the Speedy.
bullshit. Get the Speedy, man. That's all you
But
need. You know what? This
Tim,
watch,
I like it, but I'm
nice.
not like, and I know that I wouldn't enjoy it because I know what I like to do. I like to golf. I like to hop in the ocean, hop in the pool, and I like to wear my watches. So I know with the Speedy, I wouldn't be able to enjoy it at its full
I'll take you
capacity.
golfing too if you're up here.
You'll be able to enjoy it every morning that you wake up and wind it and then put it
Yeah,
back on the counter. And every time you look at the misaligned chronograph hands, you're gonna be able to enjoy it. Oh, and how crisp that is! Oh my god,
I'm
the
too poor at the
chronograph
same
neck.
time to like lose my ass on a watch. Too, that scares me kind of.
It should. I'll tell you what. Come up here. We'll play golf. The winner gets to keep the Portofino.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
let's
No
go!
way! No
Let's
way!
go!
I didn't know you play
Put
golf.
your put your.
I'm an 8 handicap, so bring your game.
Let's
Damn.
go! I'm gonna
Damn.
record
At
it. I'm gonna
8?
make a film
Yeah.
about this. I'm coming. I'm
Shit.
coming to record it. You heard
Hey,
it here.
hey,
You heard it here. David
that's
had
the
a
deal.
half a bottle of
When I come
wine.
to New York, I'll come down to Philly. We can play some
It's
golf,
gonna be brutal. I'm
play a
gonna
ground round,
document this.
live stream it.
Like, yeah, live stream it, guys. Do you want to
Should be
see
fun.
a game of golf between Cameron and David, head to head? Ooh! Hit the upvote button, guys. This is gonna be hardcore. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I think this was a good little stream. Got the things that we wanted out of the way. Time and tested, Cam. Get a watch you love. Start small, maybe a used black bay. Oh, see, start small. Then you can sell that at some point if you want to upgrade and you
It's
won't
true.
take a bath.
I think
If you
Black
have
Bay
no.
Chrono, the black dial one, I like.
Also, 6K for a watch with misaligned main hand. I've never said this before, but fuck me dead. It's all about fun, guys. It's all about the fun. Love your watches.
And by the way, the great experiences at the both the Omega AD and at Bucherer. I mean, I saw you were getting whiskey. I mean,
Yeah, I got hammered. It was good. It was really good. I had fun. You know, I had fun
I like
at the AD.
I like when you walked into the Omega boutique. It's like, would you like something to drink? And you're like, yeah, I need something strong.
Yeah. What's the top shelf that you can give me for free?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Is I'm gonna make it this purchase. I have to be out of my mind not to drink something good. Cheers, guys. The spider monkey shoulder, everybody. Spider monkey shoulder. Mm. Ooh. It tastes pretty bad compared to the Lagavulin.
And let's get rid of this sharp lugs rumor.
It is sharp. I'm going to talk about it. I'm actually going to mention the sharp. It's not just sharp lugs. OC. You're going to handle this watch. You'll see it. Let me explain something. It's not just sharp lugs. Dude, everything is sharp. The side of the here, the underneath, this part right there, that is sharp as fike. Actually, inside here, these are sharp as fike. Even sides of the bracelet, sharp. Oh, that is sharp right there. This part here, it is sharp. And underneath the lugs, that part, that right actually there, that's like a blade that can draw blood. It's sharp as a son of a bitch.
So you
it's
are
sharp
confirming
everywhere.
that it's yeah.
It's so
Good
weird.
The
to know.
only part that it's not sharp is that second's hand. That is misaligned.
On the Seamaster, there's nothing that I would consider as a sharp edge on the Seamaster.
Yeah.
I don't know who. Yeah, I wonder like if I don't know who's controlling all this quality, but I don't get it.
Grendel62, good show. Congratulations, David, on the watch. Congrats to Cameron for winning it in few months. No, his name should get a
PJ every day.
link. Oh, Cameron, that's Cameron. Guys, that's Cameron. OVOQM. By the way, Cameron, are you on the forums? Are you on any forums? No? Okay. Just making sure.
I don't have time for that.
Have time. Who has time for that? Chunk start. Yeah. Tim, next time make sure you wear your Cuban. By the way, I was thinking like, okay, to complete the look, to complete my look, I was thinking, okay, guys, hear this out. A Birkin and a white gold Cuban. Are there white gold Cubans?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think? A white gold Cuban, like a
or you
thick
can do
one.
Yellow gold iced out.
No. Fuck. I don't want the iced out one. I think they're gonna scratch. But I think a white gold Cuban.
You're probably gonna have to get a solid gold day too. I mean, I don't know.
No, but then it's gonna be like it's never gonna end. Then it's a solid gold day. But maybe
Ooh, I'll sell the solid gold day.
I'm an idiot. You just made me realize something. I don't fucking need a white gold Cuban. Just a steel Cuban. It looks like white gold. If people ask, I'll just say this is white gold, pure white gold. People are gonna be like, "Wow." Get it?
That's true.
King T says it's crisp, not sharp. Well, we'll let OC be the judge of that. DCNV, by far the majority of all shots are taken from inside 75 yards. Short game. I'm not... Oh, by the way, DCNV, he's a professional golfer.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. So if you want to lose that,
yeah, I'm not playing him. No, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for this great little show today. Huge shout out to David.
David, congratulations
with this little unboxing,
on the relationship,
sharing the joy. Really appreciate that, Cameron. Thank you for making everyone upset again, ruining the hobby. Everyone just wants to be on the journey. Everyone wants to be on the journey, and you want to make the bank. OC, thank you for making some sense here.
Try.
Wear your wristwatches. Hit the upvote button before you leave. Become members. Upgrade your memberships if you can. I'm gonna try to make the video tomorrow. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm gonna film it. Sorry, not make it. Film it. Guys, I'll see you.
Good night, everyone.
Tomorrow.
See you guys.